Hey there, everyone. Hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Winter. Welcome back. And I truly appreciate you taking the time to click on this quick little channeled message. Oh my gosh, you guys, this deck of cards, well, it's actually two decks. And it was just sitting over here in the basket, and I hadn't really paid any attention to it. I have not used it, either one of these, in forever. And it was just kind of like, I wasn't planning on using it, but I could just feel it wanting me to use it. So we're gonna pull a couple of cards from there. So sorry about that. Okay, I guess I probably should just restart the video, but I'm not gonna. We're just gonna keep going. So, excuse me. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to use the singing bowl to clear out the energy for myself and yourself and connect with spirit. This is not like an astrology reading, a horoscope reading. This is a reading where I use tarot and oracle as well as my gifts and abilities. I am claircognizant, I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, and I'm also an intuitive empath. And I use my gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. I do have some mediumship abilities, and they use those gifts to also communicate with you. Spirits will. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. If you're open to receiving messages from the divine realm of spirit, then just simply envision a healing light surrounding you full of unconditional love. Take in a couple cleansing breaths of that. Exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy out into the cosmos where it can no longer harm anyone. And just let your angels, your guides, your divine helpers know that you're open to receive messages that are of your highest good and to the harm of none. Excuse me. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels. Thank you, Divine Helpers, Ascendant Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic, Cosmic, Galactic, Celestial Beings, Higher Light Beings. For the good of all and to the harm of none, I call upon you now, and I invite you here into this sacred space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the viewers of this particular video. I thank you for guiding, blessing, protecting this reading, myself and the viewers. May everyone involved in this reading feel and be safe, loved, and connected to the all there is. May I see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have for the viewers and convey them in such a way as to enlighten, inspire, and heal. I thank you for enlightening each and every one of the decks of cards that are used here today with clear and easy to understand, honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none. With peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Alrighty then. I get a sip of coffee. All right, you may be learning something new over the course of the new, I don't know why I was getting ready to say the course of the new moon. I'm not sure when the new moon is. I was literally going to say that. But over the course of the next few days, there's some fresh new energy coming in. You may find yourself feeling a bit pessimistic, though. There may be a bit of setbacks or delays, maybe kind of seeing yourself or your situation as failing something, but Spirit is saying that you are not a failure, and that these setbacks, these delays are not a failure, that everything is happening in divine, perfect working order. So don't let negative thoughts come in and try to cripple you, to limit you. I'm seeing maybe even practicing something. Maybe you are I don't know, maybe like you're kind of looking at something that maybe you've been working on with a whole new fresh outlook, or like there's this whole new um, focused attention that you have on something, or this could actually be something new that you're working on. You may be feeling a bit pessimistic about some sort of skills or talent that you have, but Spirit is saying like that that your some sort of skill or talent that you have is going to be improving. And it's like I'm seeing you look at that with all new fresh eyes. It's almost like you know, in the interview with a vampire, when he goes, oh, now look with your vampire eyes, and Brad Pitt like is looking around and seeing the world differently. Like that's what I'm seeing for you. Like you're going to be seeing something new, something that you've been around for all of your life, or like for a real long time, or you've been working on for a real long time, but like there's like this, you're seeing it in a whole new light. You're seeing it, you know, differently. but in a good way, a positive way. Show me clearly, Spirit, what energies surrounding the viewers. Okay, way too many cards, but because I only want single jumping cards, but like you're focused on achieving something too. Maybe even paying attention to your health, your body, you know, your healing. And I feel like you're healing other people immediately. Like I want to start crying because it's like you're so deep. Whoever you are, this message is for. Like you're so complex, so deep. And like you are really like, this is part of your soul purpose here with the soulmate card. But like you're so deep, and you don't see things on a superficial level. I'm seeing a relationship healing as well. I'm seeing you healing and opening your heart to love, and not just romantic love, you know, being with a romantic partner, but like just really understanding what it means to be in the light, and not that superficial. I'm not trying to say that saying love and light is superficial, but sometimes it comes across as like thoughts and prayers. When people say love and light, it comes across as, you know, the whole thoughts and prayers type of thing. So it's like, but it's deeper than that, and you're understanding what it means to truly be in love and light. The light. Show me clearly, Spirit, messages for the viewers. All right. What energies surround the viewers at this time? Can I get single jumping cards only, or I can pull the card, Spirit? You know how we do here. Spirit, show me clearly. What energy? Oh. We have the Gothic. I actually seen that when I was splitting the deck. And this is you understanding your darkness. You know, like finding balance between the light and the darkness. And through the darkness is the potential for you to transform your life into more than you ever thought possible. Like you've possibly even been like more interested in like the darker, more macabre things in life, maybe horror movies, and like I totally resonate with this Gothic energy here as well. So like what's her name from Beetlejuice, Winona Ryder, when she goes, my whole life is one big dark room. You know what I'm talking about? So like maybe, I'm being serious though, but maybe that's like this energy that that you have found yourself in. Like you have seen the underbelly of society, of the world. You've been down these very dark places, and so in order to truly understand the life of a risen one, you have had to go to these very dark places so that you could transform into the the transform into this life of a risen one, into the light. You are the sun that has seen the darkness. That is why you had to go into these dark places, because you are a shaman. I feel like you are definitely have mediumship abilities. The dead are the dead, and those that are in the realm of spirit are drawn to you because you are the light that has seen the sun. You are like a light in the darkness that is like the moths to the flame. And so you are capable of communicating with the realm of spirit because you are so you are closer to that realm than most people here that are walking around like asleep. There are spirits and deities that are trying to contact you, that do want to have a close relationship with you, that are trying to offer you wisdom for you to share that wisdom with others. You're meant to help lead others through the darkness as well. What energies surround them over the course of the next week, Spirit? From the time they see this, over the next 7 to 14 days, from the time the viewers watch this particular reading, whenever they watch it, Spirit, what card best represents? And there is no time and space, you guys, so when you see this, it'll be the perfect time for you. Too many cards, but we have the Mourner. I feel like you look, it's like very dark, you know, energy, but it's not dark as in the, you know, like evil, but just understanding your darkness. Like you may be like even kind of grieving parts of yourself or parts of your life. There's this kind of mourning, maybe even the death of your old self, going through this transformation that may be a bit emotional for you. This is you like reminiscing about past losses, you know, reflecting on what has been lost and then giving it new meaning to emerge stronger. Single jumping cards only, please, Spirit, show me. Okay, and then we have the Alchemist, and that is someone who can grieve what was lost, look at what has been lost, and then give it new meaning. There's change taking place here. This is a transformation. You are turning your darkness into light. Right? This is you turning some sort of difficult situation into gold. You know, you're turning. It's like you've got this Midas touch now. You're turning this negative situation into gold, and bursting the limitations that bind you. So like you are no longer allowing yourself to be bound by the limitations that you placed on yourself or that other people have placed on you as well. You are attracting abundance to you. You're standing out from other people. Look, the shadow diver and the pessimist, like you, this is a period of you to really go into the darkness, and it's nothing scary about it. It's just you. It's aspects of yourself that maybe you've pushed away for so long. It's so you embracing your shadow self here, and allow darkness and light to coexist. This is exactly what I've been seeing since the beginning of the reading. You are going to different depths and dimensions, and adding depth to your life. What energy is going to be working most for them, Spirit, over the course of the next 7 to 14 days, those that watch this reading? What energy is going to be assisting them and helping them the most? What aspect of themselves will be helping them the most? Energies. The influencer, what's going to assist you most is your ability to influence others using some sort of charm, charisma. You may even be like some sort of an online influencer doing something here that's going to help bring about change to others, to help lead others through the darkness. You may have like some sort of social media platform, or like this is just people in your everyday life. You may influence people to like purchase something, or like influence people to like, either purchase something or to like investigate something. You're going to have some sort of an impact on people. You're playing a huge role in someone's life, whether you realize it or not. Look, there's this glow up type of energy with this Eight of Wands. There's some sort of communication here as well. Taking action. There's some busy energy. Like I'm seeing you, it's like plan to be busy. Working through your emotions. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have water placements. Show me clearly, Spirit. Hopefully, if you're watching this and it seems too dark, please let me know and I will try to find a way to get more lighting in here, because it doesn't look very bright. Hold on, I didn't realize how dark it looked till I just looked up at the screen just now. Let me see if this helps. Well, that didn't do a daggone thing. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about the week or weeks ahead. Liminal spaces is something that I'm hearing. Moving through some sort of crossroads in your life, whether that be within yourself, or just in general. This could be regarding work. I'm seeing things get easier for you regarding work and or your finances. It's like something is going to be calming down for you in your life over the next 7 to 14 days. Calming down, getting easier. Something that maybe you've been struggling with, like either at home or with your finances or work. Yeah, like you're really focused right now on something. Like I'm seeing you in like serious thought. Like you may even come across as having like some sort of resting bitch face, because like you're really focused on something. You may be like practicing, you're like you're practicing something, you're practicing improving some sort of skill set. You may be like really focused on looking into something. You're like studying something, you're studying like maybe something with school, maybe you're going back to school, or like you're just teaching yourself something, you're looking for something, maybe you're like looking online, looking up information, you're like maybe looking through want ads, or like you're looking for maybe a job, a home. You're like looking into things this week. You may be feeling stressed out or overwhelmed, or feeling pessimistic about whatever this is that you're studying or looking into or trying to improve in some way. But Spirit is saying, like, don't let yourself get overwhelmed, because your intense focus on whatever this is this week is going to be bringing about improvement for you. And also, eights are very significant for you. I've seen 888 throughout the reading so far. What challenge will they be dealing with, Spirit? The Four of Cups. See, that's that pessimistic energy. You've been doing something, possibly with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been doing something for maybe a long time, or you've been putting in a lot of effort. You've been waiting a long time. Maybe you've been trying to get pregnant. Maybe you've been trying to have a relationship, or like you've been practicing something. You've been working on something for a really long time. You know, maybe it's, you know, like becoming famous, doing something here online, or like this is something that you know, could be literally anything, because this is collective, you guys, and I'm being bombarded with a lot right now. I'm seeing somebody on stage, I'm seeing someone recording something, I'm seeing social media, I'm seeing like someone just practicing something on their own, doing something to like they're learning to do something on their own. Whatever this is for you though, like you've been doing something for a long time, you've been waiting, you've been feeling trapped, limited. You know, this could be, you've been maybe feeling stuck, feeling a bit lost even, or like there's been these negative thoughts about whatever this is, and you maybe have turned down offers, said no to like job offers, or like you're not open in some way, you're shut off, feeling damned if you do or damned if you don't, and just feeling very like apathetic. You could even, please don't shoot the messenger, but you could be feeling a little sorry for yourself right now. So, and if that's you, the person I'm talking to, if that's you feeling sorry for yourself, you'll know if it's you feeling sorry for yourself. If that's not you, then don't take that. But, you know, maybe it's time to like kind of just stop feeling sorry for yourself, you know, whatever these negative thoughts are that you're having, it's coming from yourself. What is the influence here, past influence on this Four of Cups? You may feel like you're getting nowhere. You may feel like you're just like spinning your wheels, getting nowhere. You're giving and giving and giving, and you're not getting back, you know, what you feel like you're not getting back what you're putting into something. Something feels out of balance, unrequited. Maybe you're saying you're putting in a lot of work to something, and you're not getting the kind of pay that you feel like you should be getting. You're not getting the kind, there's something here is unrequited. You're saying no because maybe there's a job that you're wanting and you're not getting paid, or you're not getting the amount of pay that you feel like you should be getting. You're putting in so much work, you're giving so much of yourself to maybe a company or a business, and you feel like you're not getting the kind of money that you want. And there is like some shadows within yourself that healing these shadows and working through these shadows are going to make you feel more deserving and more worthy. And it's also going to help guide you through whatever these, it's, even if you're not feeling unworthy, even if you're not feeling unworthy, you may still just be feeling as though you're not getting the kind of money that you want, or there's something that's unrequited, like maybe in your household in some way. Working through whatever these working through whatever this this darkness is within you is going to help restore some sort of balance here. There's something that maybe you feel like is never going to happen. You're like, is this feeling like, I just don't feel like this is ever going to happen. But Spirit is trying to tell you that it is. Confirmation with the phone just now. All right, Spirit, what's the outcome of this whole situation? What's going to be the outcome in the near future? The outcome in the near future. The Hierophant. You're going to master something here. You're gaining some sort of wisdom. This is you being a shaman. You know, this is you being able to like lead others. There's this is you like you know, being like maybe being a spiritual leader. You are on some sort of platform. You're showing other people the way. You are you're gaining some sort of wisdom, or you're joining some sort of company. You're going to be at some sort of company for a long time, or like you're going to be on stage or on some sort of social platform. You're going to be teaching, showing. You're gaining like top tier mastery. You're also gaining a good reputation for yourself. You're building a good reputation for yourself. People are going to be looking to you for advice. People are going to see what you're capable of and look to you for advice, and maybe even talk to other people about what they learned from you. You may feel as though you need to conform to what other people feel, like conforming to what other people's views are. And you don't, and Spirit wants me to tell you that you don't need to conform to what other people's views or opinions are. Like you may feel like, oh, I should be at this certain level by now because that most people have this or that, or most people are at this level by now. It's Spirit's like you don't need to compare yourself to other people and conform and be at a certain level to what other people are at. You know what I'm trying to say? Like your path is different. There is change taking place. You are transforming. You just maybe don't realize it because it's a slow change. It's slowly changing. But also, too, this is you having charisma. This is you having some sort of charm, charisma, building up a good reputation for yourself. You could even be like, this is at work, or this is other people that are talking about you, that higher ups, someone that wants you to come to work for their company, things like that. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit's telling you not to try to rush. It's like holy tunnel vision Batman. Like you are really focused on something right now, or will be over the course of the next 7 to 14 days. You've got your eyes on the prize and you're trying to accomplish something. Just make sure that you don't like knock other people down on your way to the finish line here with this energy. You are, but Spirit is telling you to just kind of, to stay calm, cool, collected, keep your head down and work hard. And it doesn't mean like, like physical labor, all work and no play and all this stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying work hard to achieve your goals. Like, you do have to put in that effort. You know, it's character building. And that's what you're doing right now. You're character building right now. Your soul is, your character building for your soul. You know, every soul has its own character, and each lifetime your soul gains, you know, more character. And so that's what your soul is gaining. Like, this lifetime is important. Every lifetime is important. This lifetime is important. And whatever dreams or goals, aspirations that you have, you know, is contributing to the character of your soul. And so your higher self is saying to, like, to not give up here with this Knight of Pentacles. Your hard work is going to pay off. There is change. It's like slow but steady change. I'm seeing some sort of an offer coming in too. There may even be a couple of different offers. Look, there's good news coming in. There's messages. There may be like like new clients, or like employers reaching out to you. You may be like asking for a pay raise, asking for a promotion, talking to a boss about, like, I need more money, or like telling, you know, upping your prices for your products or services that you offer. But people are really looking up to you, looking up to your work, thinking that you it's like they're impressed by you, and you deserve to be paid well for your services, or for your skill, or for your products, whatever it is that you're doing. You may even want to, like, brush up on your skills, go back to school, or study, doing something that will help you to improve your skills. But, like, you're doing the damn thing regardless. All right, let me, actually, I was going to use my easy, it's like it's called the Easy Oracle. But look, as soon as I take this out the box, I wasn't going to use this one. I was going to use my Easy Oracle, but then this one was just pulling me in, so I decided to grab it out the box. And it's baby steps. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy as well. Excuse me. And it says, the overwhelm you feel is not gone unnoticed by your angels. They ask you to reconfigure your perspective, and instead of focusing on the big picture, look at the immediate next steps. Organize your thoughts on paper. Look, write down what your baby steps will be in the forthcoming days. So they're saying, like, just taking it one step at a time. Don't think about everything that you got to get done. It's like when you clean a house. Don't think about how everything needs to be done, but just look at, like, the little things that you can start with, you know, like start with the kitchen. And then when you start with the kitchen, you know, just do one thing in the kitchen at a time, you know, and don't think about the rest of the house, you know. And then, you know, start with the laundry and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like that. Whatever this is for you that you're trying to get done, you know, if it's just your life in general, goals that you have for yourself. Look, 222, trust fall. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. It's not a race. Trust where you're at right now in this moment is where you're supposed to be. All right. Final messages for the viewers, Spirit, those that will watch this reading up until this point. And you guys, if you do watch this reading up until this point, can you guys leave me a purple or a blue heart emoji? Plus, you could potentially win a free reading if you do, if you're subscribed. Show me clearly, Spirit. We have 208, and literally was talking about the 8s. You had 888, and then we just seen the card 222. So 2s and 8s is significant for you right now. And it says gratitude everywhere. Challenge yourself to be thankful, because this 4 of Cups energy can be a little ungrateful sometimes. This is someone that's just over it. They're closed off. You may have like also, you may be like waiting, like maybe getting pissed off or aggravated with something on your phone. Maybe it is your social media. Maybe something isn't. You're not getting some sort of email communication with someone. And so like you may need a timeout from talking to them. But challenge yourself to be thankful. There's always something to be grateful for, no matter how dire the present circumstances may seem. Your angels challenge you to focus on gratitude out loud right now. Recite a list of what you are grateful for today. Nothing is too inconsequential to include. So, like, whatever it is, so this is your homework from Spirit, and Spirit will know if you've done this or not. It's not that you're being graded, but Spirit is asking you to do your homework. So sit down, get a piece of paper, write down a list of the things that you are grateful for. And, just a few things. And then every day, add something to that list. Just one thing every day. Sit down and come up with several things that you're grateful for. And then every day, add something to that list. Even if it's, like I've told you guys before, even if it's toilet paper, or your shower, the fact that your bathroom is in your house, or the fact that you've got clothes on, or the fact that you've got a phone or a TV or whatever it is that you're watching this reading on right now. So let's see. Let's get one last card, Spirit, for the viewers. Thank you for taking this opportunity to connect with them. Look, unchain yourself, release the negative, and then we've got big picture again. So release the negative. There is space inside of you being used to hold the bitterness of the past. Your angels implore you to keep the lessons, but let go of the resentment. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. Take a moment now to visualize the anger you hold. Now picture yourself giving it back to the place or person you received it from. Feel the freedom of not having to hold that anger any longer. There may be some anger or resentment too that you may find yourself like have a bit of a chip on your shoulder with like something or someone. Maybe you're angry or upset because there's a lack of effort on someone's part. Maybe you're maybe you're doing all of the housework and you're not receiving any kind of help, and that's making you get triggered, making you get angry. Maybe you're saying things under your breath because getting mad. And Spirit is like, look, we know that you're getting pissed off and trying to bite your tongue or saying things under your breath, but find a way to let go of that bitterness, that anger. Imagine that you're taking your anger and giving it back to that person. Here, the Justice card. It doesn't belong to you anymore. Or give it back to that situation. And then we have 662, which is big picture. Make choices that reflect the main goal right here. And then look, the Justice card is also about making choices and decisions as well. So your angels ask that instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity, you shift your focus to the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Reflect upon your main goal now. Write it on a piece of paper and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly, such as beside the bathroom mirror. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. If you'd like, you can take a screenshot and zoom in to read if you'd like. I don't know how well the lighting is, if you'll be able to see that or not. I'm going to try my best to do something about the lighting for the next video, you guys. But I will do my best. But this is what I have for you. And yeah, if you are interested in booking your own personal private reading with me, the info is always in the description box below. I appreciate those of you who have like reached out to me for private readings. It's so fun to do readings for those that find me here on YouTube or TikTok. And I also want to thank you so much to those of you who have sent me tips and donations. Like that's like that. I seriously cry every time someone does that. So I appreciate that so much. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in the next one, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.